My name's Amber Hockett, and currently my husband works at Canyon Creek Baptist Church as the youth pastor, and I work alongside him in that ministry. He does all the relational side of things, and I work behind the scenes and do the administrative side. What that means is I go through and I plan and execute and organize all our events, activities, outreach projects, and fundraisers. Along with my ministry at the church with my husband, I also work with a camping ministry called Lift. And with that camping ministry, I help do all the behind the scenes stuff prior to camp. I help do contracts with the universities, I help organize the camp long schedule, and I also help do staff selection and organize our camp as a whole prior to getting there. Then while at camp, I take up all the paperwork, I do the administrative side of things, and organize what we're doing in that moment. I didn't become a Christian until I was a freshman in high school, and at first I really struggled with that. I really wasn't sure what God wanted for my life, but I knew He had great big plans. So it wasn't until my sophomore year, the summer of my sophomore year, I went to a Lift camp, and I heard one of the speakers talking about how sometimes God asked you to do something beyond what you could even imagine. And I really felt like that's what He was doing on my life. I felt like He wanted to use me in a great and mighty way. And I didn't really understand what that meant or what that would entail, but I knew I was ready and I was willing. And so a couple of years later, right after my senior year of high school, I was at another Lift camp, and the speaker was talking about Bible college and just how great of a tool that was to really figure out where God wanted you and what He wanted for your life. And so it was that summer that I really felt like I should go to Bible college in order to prepare for what God had called me to do. With Lift, some of the greatest joys are during the evening services, when you get to see the students go forward and make decisions for Christ or make decisions to follow Him in ministry. And it's neat to watch that transformation come from when they come on Monday and their hearts are hardened to when they leave on Thursday or when they leave on Friday and their hearts have become softened and they're ready to go for God, whatever that means, whatever He's called them to do. On the church side of things, it's a little different, and it's neat to see, okay, they've made that big decision, but then to go through and walk alongside of them and watch them make those daily choices and those daily commitments to die to self and to live for Christ. And that's the neatest thing, to watch that transition on a day-to-day basis. It's cool to see the one big thing happen at Lift, but I think it's almost neater to see those day-to-day choices to live your life for Christ. Ministry was not at all what I expected it would be. There was a lot of things that I expected, but it's also a lot harder and a lot more rewarding than I anticipated. And so some advice that I would give you is not to lose heart. You may go in and you may fail and fail and fail. But something that I learned with Lift is to fail forward. When you fail, get back up again and try again, because there are greater rewards if you continue to persevere and continue to push through than if you were to just give up and let go of it all. So despite everything, despite how hard it may be, or despite how many times you do fail, remember, you're not doing this for yourself. You're doing it for the glory of God. And so continue to persevere and to push through, and God will reward you with that.